Are you worried to teach your child another language because you're scared that they're going to experience a language delay because of it? I'm sure you've heard from some people that bilingualism can cause a language delay in children, and therefore you shouldn't even bother trying. False. This has been studied again and again, and I could fill this whole screen with the sites, but it would literally cover my face. This is not true. Bilingualism in of itself does not cause a language delay. But where does this idea come from? Bilingual children may say their first word later than a monolingual child, but it will still be within the normal range. A bilingual child's vocabulary may be smaller in each individual language than a monolingual child in that language, but in total, it will be the same amount of a monolingual child, if not more vocabulary. If a bilingual child is experiencing significant delays in either of their languages, they might have a language disorder that would have been there regardless of the bilingualism, even if they were a monolingual child, and they should be evaluated by a professional. A fascinating recent study in 2023 took a look at the fact that bilingual children are under and over-identified, and they found that it's because practitioners were really using a monolingual structure to diagnose or view these children. Sometimes they are under-identified because professionals hesitate to put the DLD label on a bilingual child, thinking that it just might be the bilingualism causing the delay, so that it's not really a delay. But we know that bilingualism doesn't cause a delay, and bilingual children can have DLD solely because they have DLD, whether they were bilingual or if they were just going to be monolingual, they would have still had it. Then on the other side, you get bilingual children that are over-identified as having DLD. Perhaps the practitioner is not used to seeing bilingual children or not comfortable and will over-identify bilingual children as having a DLD, when in reality, they are processing just fine, in time, and like many bilingual children. A lot of this happens because bilingual children are using the grammar structure of one language and trying to apply to the other, or even the vocabulary structure to the other language. For instance, in Spanish, fingers and your toes are called dedos. When my boys first started talking about their feet, they would call them, I like stub my finger. They're talking about their toe. Now, every now and then they will say, oh, like I stub my finger toe. Or instead of saying, grab me that red shirt, they'll say, grab me shirt red, that type of thing. But I've noticed as time goes on, they grow out of it. They're learning grammar structure just like a monolingual child also has to learn grammar. It's kind of that joke when you hear someone talking with their toddler and you're like, wow, I don't understand a word they're saying, but the parent understands everything. That kind of thing. No one comes out speaking perfect language. If you are afraid to teach your child another language because you're worried it's going to cause a language delay, it is absolutely certain. Don't worry, because that's not how language acquisition actually works.